Good afternoon, everyone. It's Michelle Hill with Southern Inspirations, and it is Fruitful Friday. Another week and another opportunity on a Friday to be fruitful and to inspire others to be fruitful. I have so much information to share with y'all today, but before I start on that, I really just want to say, how are you? And I mean that, and I want to know. I hear people asking each other that often now. I see people reaching out often on social media with different posts and saying, how are you? I get texts that say, how are you? I'm sending text. And y'all, I really do think that we're in a moment of time where the folks, everyone who's asking that is genuine and we're being transparent. And if we're being awful, or our answer is, I'm not well, I'm just not feeling it today. I think we're in a space where we are sharing that with each other. And I think that's healthy. I think it's okay to say, I'm not doing too well today. This is getting to me today. So I do want to know, and I pray that you and your well in all ways that you can be well. And I hope that you toward a healthier you in all aspects, in ways that are important to you and will be so important to you once we come out of this, when we come out of this, and that you and your family truly will find some new, maybe refreshed love and respect for each other, just enhanced time together. That's what I'm praying for my family and for each of you. So thank you for being here. Thank you for being a support of Southern Inspirations as I continue to share good stories. There are plenty of them out there, and I want to continue to be a resource. I want to bring you valuable, relevant, educational content during this time. And you all know my love for nonprofits. I want to continue to try to support nonprofits however, as always. And y'all, that's kind of where I want to start today, is talking about nonprofits and the continued need for the various different causes that are out there. The need continues even in the midst of the greater need that we are facing worldwide right now. And earlier today, I was listening to a conversation on LinkedIn, a LinkedIn Live episode, and there was a guest on there who has been a nonprofit consultant for years. And I forget the exact question that she was asked by the host, but her response, y'all, was one that I think is not only relevant to nonprofits, but it's relevant to all of us right now, personally as well as professionally. And what she said is that to nurture volunteers and donors and board members, to nurture those individuals in nonprofits, that nonprofit leaders need to be really focusing on three things. And that is relationships, connection, meaning, and purpose. And that was so true, but y'all, that's true about all of us at any time, not just nonprofits. All of us at our core have a need for relationship, connection, and meaning. And as devastating as these times are right now, as frightful as they can be, we're seeing all these examples of relationships, connections, meaning, and purpose. And y'all, that's encouraging. It's encouraging in many different ways. And it causes me to pause for a moment and ask myself, what am I doing to further those things? What am I doing to enhance relationships, to nurture my clients, to nurture my prospective clients and my family members and my friends? Am I reaching out often enough to check on people? Am I bringing something of value that's going to make a difference in someone's life? So I encourage you to reflect on those things as well: relationships, connection, meaning, and purpose. And she went on to share some other things, again, that I think are very, very relevant. Y'all, I learned that nonprofits are the third largest employer in the United States, with retail outlets and then restaurants, the food industry being number two. And she also shared that she believes that nonprofits exhibit certain characteristics that are core and backbone to our world, especially right now. She says that nonprofit leaders are deeply empathetic, fiercely passionate, and creative problem solvers. So in her explanation of not only where nonprofit leaders stand right now in the midst of the crisis, it was also a plea from her to us to continue to support nonprofits, those things that are important to us, because there's some very strong leaders out there in that sector. And again, I think those are things that apply to the for-profit sector as well, and that there are a multitude of leaders there who are empathetic, passionate, creative problem solvers, and that's what we're all trying to do right now. We are being more empathetic, probably with each other in our inside the four walls of our homes, as well as those that we deal with professionally, more than ever. Each of us are having to get extremely creative in how we go to market. How are we building the relationships with our clients, with our target audience, with those that we want to reach? And with this influx of social media, you see that, we're all on it more than ever. Even individuals and businesses who didn't have much of a social presence before, boy, you're seeing it now. And to think about, what do I look like when I'm showing up on social media? What is it that I'm conveying? Another thing that the lady said, the nonprofit consultant spoke to, was about the importance of taking this time, y'all, to set up for what the recovery looks like. That even though we might have to shrink back right now, shrink back on budget, shrink back on employees, shrink back on expenses, all those different things that are absolutely crucial and necessary to keep the doors open, keep the lights on, to keep the wheels on the bus. Think about it from the perspective of, what does my recovery look like? Continue to have that vision. She is like, pursue the vision even more. And y'all, I think about it in terms of Southern Inspirations. I started this platform in June of 2019, and it legally became a business by August. And it continues to morph and evolve and change, and all the way continue to share good stories. But I want the content to be very relevant. I want it to be valuable. I want you to want to watch it. I want you to have a desire to share it. And at its core, I just have this burning desire not only to share the good, but to continue to support and help nonprofits out there, those 501c3s, from the largest organization with multiple, employees, thousands of employees, to the organization that, is run by one or two people, and just getting behind those causes and those good. And then finding those creative ways, y'all, to take small, medium businesses and join those and facilitate those great relationships with nonprofits. And so figuring out what that looks like in ways that it's mutually beneficial for both sectors is just at my heart. That's what I'm doing. That's why I'm doing this. And so when I ask for you to give me feedback, if you know of nonprofit leaders, just know that I'm always looking for those good stories. And I'm also looking for those opportunities to facilitate those relationships. So hello, Angela and Paige. I appreciate y'all joining. Good afternoon. Take a look at my notes over here. One of the things I wanted to let y'all know of, some things I've got coming up, speaking of nonprofits, and then something really, really exciting. And of course, I've got to do the gift card giveaway to the Mexican restaurant. So we will get to that for sure. April is Autism Awareness Month. And so I've had a couple of conversations, be looking for a story soon about not only autism awareness, y'all, but autism awareness in a way that society and businesses do a better job of incorporating autism, individuals with autism, into the workforce, into the communities. And certainly there are many organizations who already do that, but there's still a gap. And so I'm really working with actually 2 different organizations to facilitate a partnership where there's a heightened awareness. Again, not only folks know that autism exists, and folks, generally speaking, know how they can help, whether by a donation, sponsoring an event. Hey, Tanya. There's general, everyday ways that one can help, really any nonprofit organization, but specifically for autism, I'm going to be working very closely with these 2 organizations to identify and implement specific ways that other organizations and businesses can further enhance the lives of autistic individuals. So y'all kind of follow that. Excuse me. I'll be working on that throughout the month of April. Get a quick drink of water. Oh my goodness. All right, let me see what else I had. Oh, this one I'm real excited about too. I work with businesses. As you can imagine, a lot of the conversation that I'm having with small business owners and entrepreneurs is navigating this time and reaching the desired audience, some of the things that I was just talking about, and then all of the new best practices from this virtual environment, working from home. What does that look like? What are some ways that I can take advantage of this time? And how do I even identify my own gaps in my business? What are some best practices that I can put into place for every day, from the time that I wake up, from the time, till it's bedtime? Because now all of a sudden, for a lot of people, I don't have to get dressed and get in the car and make the commute. So you might have been seeing, I've done a couple of posts promoting Dr. Dawn Hamby. She is the founder and CEO of Dr. Dawn Shop Talk. She has nearly 30 years in education, a lot of it in administration. Currently, she's the director of apprenticeship for the state of Arkansas. Very versed and knowledgeable in trades, which is another subject we'll get to at some point, because there's an even more emergence now of the need for those trades that don't necessarily or really even require a college degree. And certainly there's nothing wrong with college, and nobody's saying don't go get a college degree, but it's just a whole other discussion we're going to have about the awareness and the importance and the all of a sudden this emergence of this need for skilled employees. So stay tuned for that. But Dr. Dawn Hamby and I are starting this coming Monday morning. I can't even remember what the date is. I know today's the 3rd. Whatever this coming Monday is, every Monday for several weeks at 7 a.m. Central, we are going to have a Monday morning huddle. Just like if any of you have been in a sales environment or in a team environment, you're familiar with huddles. And a lot of those are done weekly. Hey, Joyce. So Monday morning at 7 o'clock, I know that may be a little bit early, but we wanted to do it before everyone gets started on their workday. So I've partnered up with Dr. Hamby, and we're going to be bringing y'all practical, real life things that you can do. And so show up, grab your coffee. I know, you may have your own Zoom meetings and other meetings with your own company, but I promise you, this is going to bring you some value. You're going to be encouraged. You're going to want to share this. And again, it's real life things that you can implement. So our first Monday morning huddle The first few minutes we will spend just as an introduction. I want y'all to know who Dr. Hamby is. Y'all, she's my friend too, so I may call her Dawn. Trying to be professional and call her Dr. Hamby. But Dawn is just incredibly smart, beautiful, intelligent, and has so much to bring to y'all that you're just going to want to tune in. So please share. I'm going to post something later today to promote it, and then I will create an event link that you can click on and share as well. Oh yeah, I was going to tell you what else we're going to talk about on the first one. We'll spend some time introducing her, her history, her experience, her bio, and then from there we're going to go into the top 2 of 5 tips and tricks for working from home. She has written 5 just fabulous tips, again, very practical things you can do. So Monday we will go over the first 2, and then the following Monday we will go over those final 3 so that you'll have the top 5 tips for working from home. And y'all, I've been working from home now for over a year, and so it's not new to me, but it is new to so many people. And while it's certainly okay to have those days, you know, for us ladies with no makeup or staying in our leggings all day or whatever, it's very important to show up, to dress up and show up, and not just show up physically in something other than leggings, but show up mentally and have the right mindset. And I don't want to tell y'all too much. Hey, Debbie, thank you so much for joining. I don't want to tell y'all too much because I don't want to give away the store, give away her good stuff, but I promise you, you're just going to want to be here. And then from there, we will continue each week with content during our Monday morning huddles that is going to be relevant. As always, please give me your feedback. Comment on here, send a message, text me, call me, I don't care. If there's content specific, well, anytime, but specific to the Monday morning huddles that you would love us to cover, please let us know, because Dawn has just a plethora of knowledge. Y'all, she has written, this is another thing that I'm working with her on, she has written several trainings in the workplace, from time management to conflict resolution to all that we're working to get those set to be offered online. And that's not ready yet. I'll let you know as soon as it is. But you don't have to wait for the online course. Just tune into the Monday morning huddles, and we're going to be sharing snippets from those courses. So very, very excited. Y'all share that for me out, okay? All right, let me see what else I wanted to talk to you about. Oh yeah. Very excited about this too. Easter is around the corner, as you know, and for all of us, it's going to be a different Easter. Y'all have probably seen the thing going around with the face masks that are all, you know, decorative. One is feathers and I don't know, the different designs. I don't need a face mask because I'm not going outside of my home, other than I did have to make a mad dash trip to Oxford for some personal family reasons, but we busted over there, did not see anybody, busted back, and other than that, I have not been out of my home, out of my yard, my immediate surroundings since March 11th, and I plan on keeping it that way. But anyway, with Easter coming, it's just going to be different. We're not going to do our same get all dressed up Sunday go to church thing, but we can. There's so much we can still do, and we can celebrate the joy and the hope and the peace that the rising of our Savior Jesus Christ brings. And so I have been invited to join Judy Best for her show on a Monday at 11:30 Central, and we are going to be talking about ways that we can celebrate Easter this year and experience the joy, the hope, the peace, the healing, and some fun. We'll discuss some things we can do. We can still get dressed up going to church on Sunday right here in our homes. We can still do an Easter dinner. We can still do things with our children if we have young children to bring that peace in our home. So if y'all can, make a note to tune in Monday. Judy is a very sweet lady, has become a precious friend, and I'm just honored and pleased to have been invited to be on her show. So I wanted y'all to know about that. I see here. Okay, next to last thing, because I know y'all are waiting on the gift card winner. And by the way, I've got my little bowl here. I've got everybody's name in this little bowl. But I wanted to share this just as another way to encourage y'all. I picked up this little book. I'm a big note writer, and I leave little notes. I've done that for Hannah for years. I used to put them in her lunchbox. And I picked up this little thing called, this little notes, You Got This, from the Hallmark store, I don't know, a while back. And I keep it sitting on the dresser in my closet because I just like seeing that, because every day I need to be reminded, you got this. But I flipped it. I thought, just as I was running to use the restroom and get ready before coming live, it caught my eye in my closet. And so I picked it up. I thought, oh, that'd be so good to share. Just some encouraging words for y'all. And I said, I'm just going to pick it up and see what I turn to. And look at there. The best is yet to come. And I believe that. Happy will always find you. Let's see here. Hope often. Dare to be different. Keep playing your beautiful song. There's so many encouraging words in here. And I share that because we all need those encouraging words. So thank you for encouraging me. I have so many people reach out to me and thank me for doing this. That encourages me to keep doing what I'm doing. I hope that in some way I'm encouraging you, my guests are encouraging you, and that you are inspired to continue just to encourage others in your own circles, in your own families. And I know that we're all doing that. All right, that is all I wanted to cover. That was a lot of stuff, but hope y'all enjoyed it. Hope it was good. And I'm going to draw for the winner of the Mexican restaurant gift card. Everyone's name is in here that commented and shared and tagged and did all that. And if you, just as I'm assuming all of you saw it, but if you didn't, I did. If you would, comment, help me spread the word, whatever, with your favorite Mexican restaurant, that we'd have a draw and I'll send you a gift card. So I'm fixing a draw, and it's just everybody's name is in here. Okay, I'm gonna look away so I can't see anything, so y'all know it's fair, but I'd be fair anyway. Okay, who's the winner? Tanya Welsh, you are the winner. There you go. I drew Tanya's name. Okay, Tanya, I think you said that, if I remember correctly, your favorite restaurant, Mexican restaurant, is Casa Mexicana in North Little Rock. Is that right? So I will get with you and send you your $20 gift card. And as soon as we're all able to go, maybe you'll invite me to go with you. So I'll get that gift card to you. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you again for following Southern Inspirations. Please help me continue to grow. Please continue to be engaged and interactive, and let me know the content that you would like to see more of, and we'll keep this thing rolling. Let me know how I can help you. If you have a small business or something that you're involved in, and you're looking for some creative ways right now to be promoted, let me help you. I want to use my skill set and experience and gifts and talents for things that I've been exposed to over the years to help others. And I encourage you to use all your gifts to help others as well. That's what's going to keep us going. And I mean that. That's a genuine offer there. Please reach out to me if I can help you in any way during this time, just to promote what you got going on, because I'm here to do that and encourage. All right. Happy Friday, y'all. Have a wonderful weekend. Get some rest, but take some time to enjoy those things that are fun. Things to you and your family too. All right. I'll see y'all later. Live life, y'all. Bye.